They get a hand on it. Down low, here's Mahimi. Millsap grabs the miss. And Bird, here we go. Drilled it just as the horn sounds.
And Kevin, he had the eye of the tiger there. I mean, he was not going to pass that shot up.
No way.
Well done. Big time shot in the clutch.
No, he was dying for the chance to take that shot, no question.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Both teams making some changes here. Here's Paul. Right now averaging 11 points a game. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Tristan Thompson. Corey Joseph is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Hicks in at the 4. Dishes to Porter. From beyond the arc. And yes, sir, that one drops.
What a beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Here's Fitzgerald. No luck. And so that's the end of the first half.
All right, men. We've done a good job in the first half of taking the momentum and being assertive with our style of play. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. But we've shot the ball well, I'll give us that. And it's because we've had great shot selection. We've made really good choices with the ball. And guys, I don't want too many of us under the glass at the defensive end. I want to be sure that we always have at least a couple of guys getting up court, ready to receive the outlet pass and get an easy bucket on the break. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And now the third quarter about to get going. One guy who's been getting it done is Black Hole.
Clay created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. Smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
We've got Chandler Parsons. Griffin is out there with Mahimi. Then it's Kyrie Irving. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Here's Bird. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
Pass to Mahimi. Here's Irving. Bird pulls it in. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. If they had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Corey Joseph comes in for Porter. Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Irving. Pass to Parsons. Just 3 on the clock. Here's Mahimi. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. The third quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 9. And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yes, the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard. Serving up a brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
Here's the Clippers. So for the Clippers right now, Bird, he's in at center. Paul out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Paul Millsap, and it's Porter at the small forward position. Bird outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Here's Griffin. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Okay.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. So both teams changing it up here. Blake Griffin hits them both. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
No, not at all. Not a real chance of getting back in it at this point.
Yeah. Steve, you think it's over?
No, it's over. This lead is just too much for them to deal with.
Now Bird. So the Clippers with the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Black Hole.
Well, I'm sailing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Should I been, could I been, would I been dead if I didn't?
I can't believe it. He's still in the league. I thought for sure you'd be washed out by now, man.
Oh, nah, you already know it. I'm here thriving and surviving. You wish I wasn't in the league, because you know I'm about to take you to school tonight.
Please. I know you ain't that delusional.
Just a little good-natured trash talk and get those competitive juices flowing, you know?
I hear you, player.
Always.
Let's get after it tonight.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. bringing you what promises to be a very exciting Friday night matchup. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Thunder 5 right now. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Then there's Myers-Leonard. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Meyer in at the point. Good on the second free throw. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against Cleveland.
And they made their mark defensively that day. That was what was, I think, most impressive. Really caused a lot of problems in the paint.
Well, they spent a lot of that game in the air and got their hands on a lot of shots.
Now here's Durant, averaging 28 points a game. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Raiders on the wing. Stolen by Bird. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. For the 3, and he gets it to go. Bird's got 6 points.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just...
And so the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles on.
Next Monday night.
Quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
Bird, he's in at center. Wilcox is out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Hicks in at the 3 slot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Shot clock at 2. No good from Bird. And here are the Clippers now. Bird outside. There's the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, when you start getting the attention of Kevin Durant, you know you've made it in the NBA. Reports of those two have a bit of a friendly rivalry going on.
I'm not sure you want to give KD any reason to go harder against you or your team, but congrats to him for making enough noise in the NBA where the stars have started to take notice of it.
And here now the Thunder after the 3-pointer from Bird. Meyer passes to Bird. The shot. Almost, but it rolls out.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Clippers lead by 9. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Scott, early on, you found yourself trailing and trying to make up that ground. What effect does playing from a deficit have on this group?
Well, it's not good, but we're just fighting. I thought we did a better job of really attacking and looking for each other. We got to continue to do that, Doris.
Coach, thank you so much. Back to you guys at the...
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. These are the types of halves where we are helping.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Really an incredible game from Black Hole.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
So for Oklahoma City right now, ran outside at the...
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.